The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. Bandhunta, Izzy in the building. My guy, how are you today?
What's up, cuz?
Great color you wearing today.
Yeah, a little green match with y'all.
Little green. Yo, so this is like our second time meeting because the first time we met, I had a little video game series and we playing video games together at Power 105.
I think I bust your ass. Don't you think? you think
Swear?
so too?
What was he playing? We was playing like Mortal Kombat, I think, right?
Yeah,
it was Mortal
fucked you
Kombat or
up in
Jump
that.
Force.
I think I fucked you up in that, and then somebody was playing Madden 2 or some shit.
Yeah.
Or 2K.
2K, yeah. Sleepy Hollow and Chef G when they was playing 2K. That was a long time. That was like right before the pandemic too.
That shit was a long ass time.
Isn't that crazy to think? Like when we were recording that too, and like around that time, I remember a lot of the artists who I was with, we was just like joking, like, "Oh, your city got COVID yet?"
Yeah, and then now look at your platform.
Yeah, and that was a whole different show too. That wasn't even this show.
Yeah, this
I was
shit
doing the
is
show at the time, but
crazy,
it was
though.
different.
But now this shit is crazy now. That shit is wow.
I'm excited to have you here, though, man.
No, I'm glad to be here for real. I told you I was excited to come here. I came here. I'm only here for this. I'm about to leave.
I know. I saw you was at the club last night.
I was in the club. I was in the club and shit. But I told niggas like, bro, like I ain't gonna lie, like I gotta go early in the morning because cuz on my ass. He like I gotta go early in the morning, so I'm like I stay out till like 1, 2 for real. Then go in the house.
I respect that because I saw you at the club. I was like, oh man, I hope he makes it tomorrow.
Yeah, it was some after hours that was hitting the nigga like, boy, you gotta pull up. I'm like, nah, I can't. I ain't gonna be able to get up.
I like that. I like that for you. Do you feel like Bandhunta Izzy 3 years ago would have been like that?
Hell no, he would have had to drag me out this fucking house. But now it's like I'm trying to get back in rapper mode. Like at first I wasn't in rapper mode, then I got off rapper mode because I was going through so much fuck shit with industry wise and just having and like business wise with business wise with that shit. But now I'm back on rapper mode. I just know how to play it now. Got a little bit older, got a little bit more mature about certain situations. So now it's just like, all right, this shit I gotta do.
Right.
Makes sense.
Right. And it's funny like when you look at it because like it's like this happened so many times recently with artists who I've had on the show like 3 years or on the other show 3-4 years ago. And that's like now it's like, damn, it's like, all right, I gotta be on time. I'm gonna be on time. I'm gonna be responsible. I'm not gonna go out tonight. It's just I love seeing the growth too because it's like it shows how much you've grown. You know what I'm saying? As an individual, not just as an artist too.
Yeah, hell no. Nigga getting old now, no. So I gotta I gotta be on my shit. I'm 26 now.
Me too.
For real?
Yeah, I'm 26 also.
Hell no.
Swear to God, I look like I'm 40.
How the fuck you get that beard like that?
Look, you see my producer, right? The one that's been engineering you?
Yeah. What are you like, 20?
25? 25? Yeah, he's 25.
I don't know. He just got a young face though. You kind of give old.
But you see, like how we both. It's Puerto Rican shit, bro.
Okay.
That's what I feel like it is. It's Puerto Rican. Look, bro. I swear to God, if you just thug it out a little longer.
What's the best Puerto Rican food you ever had?
The best, like where in New York?
No, I'm just saying. Period. I don't know nothing about Puerto Rican food. I might try to get me some.
Well, my favorite Puerto Rican food is around the holidays. We have pateles, so that's kind of like how do I explain what a patel is?
Patele.
How would you explain what a patel is, Rob? Stuffed what? It's stuffed with like chicken or beef, but it's like yeah, like I don't know what is like, but what makes the patel though? See, look, we're bad Puerto Ricans, but I swear to God,
I just know how it tastes.
I just know how it tastes. No. Paella is different. Paella is something else. But paella is like it's like that's what people make around the holidays to eat. You know what I'm saying? You know how like every like Caribbean culture has like their food that they make around the holidays. That's like what it is for Puerto Ricans. That and like coquito. So around the holidays, that with some rice and beans or even some paella is just perfect. I saw you trying to look for some food here earlier in New York. So I know you're hungry as shit right now.
Yeah, shit, but I'm cool. I drank. That shit like food.
You gonna eat very well after this. It's funny because the one thing about you, like over my time following you is your Twitter's always very entertaining, right? And the one thing that you taught me today is that they're taking betting on wrestling now, which is crazy.
Yes, that shit is. We was just talking about that shit in the car. Like, ain't no way you about to. I already feel like I be getting scammed the fuck out of on basketball shit, football shit. But ain't no way you gonna hit me like that on wrestling, bro. Yeah, shit is fake. But somebody like the real wrestling fans told me that like the other day, like that shit not fake. They go through real shit. I'm like, all right, I guess you're just a super wrestling fan, but
Well, they go through real shit, but at the end of the day, the storyline is still the storyline.
yeah. So how the fuck, like, picture this: whoever setting the storyline up could tell they peoples bet $1 million on this person to win.
Right.
Motherfucking, they winning. I need to know somebody in wrestling.
Like if it was like The Rock in his prime of wrestling, and The Rock was like, "Yo, bro, I'm about to do this, this, and this to this person, and then I'm gonna win this belt. Right. I need you to bet like $3 million on me, like right now." And like the only way that wouldn't work is if The Rock actually got like seriously injured in the match,
and then had to get put the fuck out.
And then like they have to, to go with Plan B, whatever Plan B is at the time.
Scamming that shit, bro. I be trying not to tweet that much though, because like you could say anything,
right?
And I say anything, and I don't want to get blackballed because I say anything.
Do you feel like that was you? Not that you were blackballed, but do you feel like you tweeted like you said like too much early in your career? Like you saw too much.
I didn't say too much publicly. I did too much privately. That really put me in a fucked up predicament. Because really, like where I'm from, it's just like we is who we is, and we come as we are for real. So it's like, motherfucking, if I feel like we cool, I feel like I could talk to you like we cool. So that fucked me up a lot. Like what? Because I know how the labels and shit was. So people so sensitive, and I was used to just say anything for real, and that shit fucked me up. Because they started telling other people and higher ups, and they just like, put his ass on the show. I said, man, fuck y'all.
So like when you left the label, right, and obviously after going through all that, do you feel like for you that kind of made you not dislike doing the music stuff, but did it discourage you, I guess is the better word?
Not really, because when I left the label, I wanted to leave the label. It really, shit that was discouraging was more so like people wanting me to be who I used to be. Like, go back to old Izzy. Bitch, you don't know what the fuck I was going through mentally when I was making this music. Right. You don't know what the fuck I was doing daily type shit. Like, Dummy right here really down there saved a nigga for real. Like, he used to pick me up every morning and go to the studio because he owns studio. Shout out to studio compound and shit. Motherfucking, he owns the studio, so he picked me up and took me to the studio until the nighttime when I was going in the crib. Like, right. Other than that, I don't know what the fuck I'd be doing and shit like outside. But motherfucking, people want me to tap back into that and make that type of music, but it's like, you don't want me to. I don't want to be that same person for real. So they don't really acknowledge the growth. So that shit was just discouraging. But other than that, I really realized I gotta just drop music for myself. Right. Yeah.
Like you just gotta make the music because like at the end of the day, like you want your fans to grow with you, but I feel like that's always like becomes the issue with people. They like, oh, I want the old. Obviously, you have fans that grow with you, but then like. You always have the people that's like, oh, Izzy, you're not rapping the same. You're not rapping about this. But you're not going through that anymore. You a father now. You got a different life now.
Nah, the whole time I've been a father. It's just I wasn't the type of father I am now. Like, I was still outside when I had my first baby mother got pregnant when I was 17. So it's like, I was still outside. I'm a young nigga, like, boom, boom, boom. I'm doing this, and that. And then every baby then came afterwards. If you look at my kids' ages, this shit go from 7, 6, 4, 2, like this shit. It wasn't no time, like nigga. So it's just like motherfucking. But I don't know. Niggas just be wanting a nigga to crash out for real. That's really what the media be wanting. They be wanting to see some beef shit. They want to see a nigga crash, but literally won't commend a nigga for being like, hey, bro, I'm not responding to that shit. They want to see some beef shit. If you look at all the music that be doing the numbers and shit, it got some shit to do with them talking about another nigga. None of that shit. I'm not doing that. Because any shit I ever been in real life, yes.
He said, yes.
That shit gets handled in real life.
But then also like it's you talk about like you're talking about how like crashing out and things like that, how the media wants to see it, and then also the thing is now while that music is popular, you see how quickly like that music or an artist rises and falls now. Yeah. And then this era won't last forever. Soon like it's gonna be like, all right, we don't want to deal with this type of artistry anymore because it's just like you see like the pattern of people like coming up
people
really quick.
Come to their senses. But it really just it depends on how long this shit about to last, because at the end of the day, beef lasts but so long. Somebody gonna die or somebody gonna go to jail. Cool, but once the person died, they not listen to the music no more. And when people go to jail, they don't give a fuck. They go on to the next beef. Like, oh, well, this person over here was his friend and he beefing with him, so let's just see what they got going on. Like, bro, and it be the little kids that be in the house that's not in no type of real shit at all. Anybody who going through real shit, they don't even want to see that shit on the internet for real. Motherfucking, it be the little kids that be on the computer tapped in, that be spamming comments, talk about like you see how Dirk be going, how Dirk be motherfucking have to go through the slide for Vaughn.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would anybody be telling a multi-millionaire to slide for him? At the end of the day, y'all so close. Vaughn would, if he was alive, would probably tell Dirk, bro, fuck that shit, I'm dead and gone, bro. Keep living your best life. Why would a millionaire go slide for somebody? Now, at the end of the day, niggas come from where we come from and we do what the fuck we do. So if a nigga want to get something done, then get it done. But why would I put myself in jeopardy?
Right, like why would you risk your own personal
Why are
career
you
as a
telling me to
millionaire?
slide?
Right.
At the end of the day, everybody know, bitch, I'm a millionaire. I could drop an M on a nigga if I want to, for real, and then I make it less risky for me to get locked up.
Right.
But why are you commenting on my shit telling me to slide for somebody?
Because they just want to get a reaction.
That's what I'm saying. This shit is weak. This shit is phony. I hate this shit, but I do this shit because I love it. I love making music, but I hate the politics and the fucking shit that come with it.
Me too.
It's horrible.
I agree. Even like just dealing with an artist thing on my side, you know what I'm saying? Like having to be like, all right, especially being in New York, is like, I can't book two people on the same day who I fuck with. Even if I have relationships with both of them.
They might run into each other type shit.
Right. Even if I have a relationship with both of them, like we're both all cool, but they don't fuck with each other.
Yeah.
So then now I have to be the asshole to be like, yo, bro, I can't have you come this day because X, Y, and Z, and then I gotta put you on another day. And it's just like.
But niggas respect shit like that because you keep it a beam. Like some niggas be scared to speak up and then have a nigga run into a nigga and be like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't never been in that situation, but I done been in situations where I try to go book the studio and they'll tell me the studio wasn't available. Yeah. And then I book the studio like a week later and I come up there like, damn, y'all was booked up. And they'll be like, no, we wasn't really booked up, but I know you don't really fuck with Joe for real and he was in here. And I'm like, I fuck with you. Because it would have been a whole different, so it's like, you know, it's just respected for real. But I don't beef with rappers and shit, bro.
Right. You too old for that too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, niggas bitches, man. Niggas just be making music, bro. You gotta realize that too. Like, niggas just making music. A lot of niggas is rapping other people's lives around them. Mm-hmm. They seen somebody do something.
Right.
And I done did that before. I didn't say something that I seen. I never mentioned anybody's name or none of that shit. Where it's just I done been around it. But niggas is actually niggas start to live in a fantasy world like they living the person life they talking about. Then they start acting different and they start acting hard like they really like that until they get in a real situation. They start telling on people and doing weird shit.
Right. Yeah, no, I definitely, and also I feel like when you just like also center your life around somebody else's, then it's like you don't get to live for yourself anymore.
Yeah.
Because you're too busy worried about what the next man is doing.
Yeah, then you start, nigga, and then people around you start looking at you like, hold on, this ain't him for real. Like, he lost his mind. Like, people really be losing their mind in this shit.
Yeah.
Losing it. Like, mentally, you need to go to see a therapist.
How do you keep yourself like level-headed in this?
I stay around genuine people that will call me out. Like, even if I started to shy off, anybody that's around me would tell me like, what? Like, I done found myself around people that's fanned out, whereas though they'll be yes men and be like, and just think everything I do is okay. When I get back to my roots and people that know me for real, that's not scared of me not hanging with them or what I would do to them,
right?
Like, they'll tell me like, nah, that ain't it. And I'd be like, oh, all right, shit, goddamn, like, I am tripping. Like I just said, like the freestyle I just did, motherfucking, I did that shit yesterday type shit, or 2 days ago. But motherfucking, I called Dummy to the studio and I'm like, I did a whole different one before that. And he said, that ain't it, bro. That shit not hard. He said
you can't go up there.
I'm thinking he on some hating shit. Like, man, like, bitch. I'm like, man. But then he said, bro, I know your bar is here with me. And you coming right here. You might drop this and everybody else think it's hard, but I know what you can do. So it's like, bro, rap on this beat, do this. Boom. And once I did that shit and I listened to both of them, I'm like, all right, man, I was tripping. So it's just like, you just got to keep yourself grounded, keep yourself from being a fuck nigga for real, because that shit'll make you be a fuck nigga because you trying to move like all these other fuck niggas in this shit.
Right, because you think that that's what's going to make you lit at the end of the day, when in reality...
Yeah, like, let me just... Nah, fuck that shit.
And it's funny because when artists come on here and they'd be like, yo, bro, I feel like if I'm not doing what that person's doing, like, I won't last long. I'm like, see, that's not true. It's like...
But why are you worried about another nigga?
Right.
Like, what?
But I think it's more like, you know, like, let's say you're an artist, right? And you're dissing somebody and you're getting like hundreds of thousands of views, right? And then the next artist, who is the person I'm talking about, they're like, oh, like, I feel like I'm only getting 10,000 views versus this other person's 100,000 views, and they talking about this person, and I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah.
But it's also longevity.
Yeah, so it's like, go ahead. Go talk about the person and die tomorrow. Go ahead. Your 100,000 views is going to what? YouTube or something?
Yeah,
like what the fuck? Go ahead and do what he did and get your dumb ass smoke because you ain't really like that.
Yeah.
That's how I go.
And unfortunately, like, that's just, you know, a lot of, like you said, like, a lot of the kids just being misguided with that right now.
Yeah, that shit is weird to me, though, bro. I'm like, I don't know. Niggas, but like when I look at some of the rappers that be lit and I go and type them in and I like look them up on Google and I see their age, I be like, oh, that's why he doing this. Nigga young as shit for real. Well, I'm young, I'm 26, but it's like I was doing shit early for real. So I grew up around older niggas. So it's like we never really with that. Like, I'm gonna get up with you type shit. I'm gonna see you like, you said what? Say no more. I'm gonna see you. And that's when we gonna handle it. Nigga not talking about no shit because niggas really be going to jail and getting indicted and doing all this other shit. Nobody don't want to be in jail. That's the worst fucking feeling in the world. I hate jail. Even when I'm in the back of the fucking police car on my way to jail, I'm just thinking about all the bullshit I'm about to have to go through. I gotta sit in this holding cell. I gotta see if the COs is actually gonna feel like processing me, or is they going to switch shifts first and then come wait for the next shift to process me just to get some fucking fingerprints so I can go upstairs and lay the fuck down. Like, that shit is bullshit, bro. And niggas be thinking that shit cool. Free my bro. Nigga, what? Nigga just did some dumbass shit and crashed the fuck out for nothing. His ass need to sit there and think for a second. Maybe when he come home, he'll make a different decision.
You hope.
I hope.
Yeah. You hope.
No bullshit.
So, okay, aside from that, like, what space you in musically right now? We got a new project out now, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What else we got coming?
I did, so I did the Forever Frontline shit. Shout out to the motherfucking set. I just dropped that shit with Stills. He did every beat on there. Mm-hmm. Shout out to him. I got a tape coming out called Big Izzo. Really, because when I first started making music, I went by Lil Izzy. Mm-hmm. Then I transitioned to Bandhunta Izzy when we just got a group name. But now I'm still Bandhunta, but I moved on to like Big Izzo. Like, really, where's the, like, just the growth and maturity and me being who I am, and like, you gotta have to accept it. But I got that coming out. Then I got a tape coming out with Takeo Bangs.
Tough. He
from Baltimore. He just signed a Nicki Minaj, so shout out to him.
Shout out to him.
Yeah.
One of the four artists under Nicki now, I think, so congratulations.
Yeah. I heard it with some other people, but
yeah,
you know.
It's her, Skang, London Hill, and one other, I think. I forgot what the last one is.
And Nicki Minaj, you gotta start posting your artists and shit, bro. I'm not signing you, so I can say it. But motherfucker,
he said I'm not signing you, so you can say it.
Motherfucking that shit's called For Steppers Only.
Okay.
And that's probably the hardest tape in the fucking world. Cause I fuck with that shit. Cause Tate is a real music making person. Like, he makes real music.
Yeah.
I rap, but it's like he brings the music aspect out of me for real. So we got that coming. And then I got another project coming. I don't got a name for it yet. So but I've been dropping like back to back 2023. Like I said, I was gonna get on some rapping shit. So I'm on some rapping shit.
Word, man. Well, I'm excited for you. Those projects are on the way, so make sure you check that out. Freestyle now by the time y'all see this, so make sure you go run that up.
Yeah.
Why'd you say it like that?
Yeah, go run that shit up.
Run that shit up. He worked very hard on it, as you can tell. He's very stressed out about it, but it came out fire, so go run that shit up for him.
I was stressed the fuck.
It's the tequila. It's finally tequila.
Nah, we drinking vodka right now, man. We drinking Tito's. My man's he a fucking pescatarian. He said this shit is gluten free.
That's new. That's new.
It's
I never
gluten-free.
I never knew that. That's okay.
So you just get the drink, but you don't get the weight and you don't get the hangovers.
But I
and
thought
shit.
tequila's like that too, no? Not gluten free, but like, that's why I drink tequila.
Somewhat similar.
Gluten free. Interesting.
I drink whatever the fuck liquor's in front of me.
I ain't gonna lie, I drink whatever the fuck liquor's in front of me too. But two things I actively try to stay away from at 26, dark liquor and beer.
See, I never drunk beer before. I tasted it, but I never drunk beer and actually had a buzz off of beer. Dark liquor, it's an all-time favorite, but I try to stay away from it because nigga wake up in jail. Like, what the fuck?
I black out off Hennessy.
I black the fuck out. Like, what the fuck?
Every time I drink dark liquor, I wake up the next morning, I said, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I know I said something
Did some
stupid.
crazy shit.
I did some crazy shit. I said something crazy to somebody last night, or I'm just like, how did I get home?
Yeah.
How I got
And that be the fucked up part.
How I got home?
Like, who the fuck let me drive? Nigga ain't care about my life at all.
You already know. Like, I was good, but like, was I?
No, it wasn't that good if you ain't remember.
This is all for entertainment purposes only, by the way. We're just, you know.
It be water. It's just
Yeah,
shit.
it's just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, I appreciate you being here. Before we get out of here, let the good people know where they can follow you. Anything else you want to let the fans know? Now's the time to do it. This camera right here.
Yeah, Instagram, Bandhunta_Izzy. Instagram really be on some hating shit though. Keep on shadow banning a nigga and So Twitter, Bandhunta_Izzy, same thing. And I've been really kind of fucking with TikTok too, because you can have fun. You can be yourself on there. So TikTok, same thing. Well, no, matter of fact, TikTok is Bandhunta_Izzy 20. Bit 20, rolling 20.
There you go. Well, make sure you go follow him. Go run up everything he has out now. New music on the way. Freestyle now. Go run that up. Go show him some love. Go show him support. Love is free. Support is free. But y'all already knew that. Till next time. Baltimore in the building. Bandhunta Izzy in the building. We out.
Only thing that ain't free is kids. Wear condoms.